All right, well, I guess they're just late or missing it. So yesterday we did this comparing between job offers, and hopefully you were able to get it done or mostly done for what we're doing today. So what we're going to do, and I'm going to type the questions in the chat, is go through it in breakout rooms. I will be popping in and out of the rooms to either just listen, join your conversations. I'm genuinely curious about what you guys kind of thought and did based on the jobs. One thing that somebody did ask me, essentially job A, B, and C are all the same job that you are interested in. And it's just kind of picking which one. So when you're in breakout rooms, you're going to discuss, so which job initially stood out to you and why? So that first question, did you choose job A, B, or C, and why? And then what factor or factors weighed the most? Again, why? Why is that important to you? Which weighed the least? So, you know, maybe job responsibilities isn't important to you because you don't care what you have to do as long as you're making a lot of money. Again, everyone's going to have a different opinion there. Then, which job scored the highest? And then, did this match your initial choice? So you're going to, like I said, answer those questions when you're going around in your, we'll be in breakout rooms, about 4 or 5 people. Last period I gave them 10 minutes. Most groups were done before then. So I'll probably only give you guys 8 minutes. If you end up being done before that, you can just let me know or leave your room, and that will let me know. I do expect everyone to be sharing verbally. When I go into rooms, it shouldn't be silent. Cameras preferably on in breakout rooms. This is a very short one today, so I'm not going to say it's required, but I will possibly be giving points for participation and things like that in the future. Personally, I think it's rude to talk to, or to be talking with someone and not kind of looking at them, interacting, and just kind of chatting. Obviously, some people do have bad connections and maybe their video doesn't work. Because I do know a few people have reached out to me about their Wi-Fi, and that's a different situation. So you're gonna go in your rooms, and yeah, you're supposed to answer those. So kind of go around, someone can take the initiative and go first. Maybe you just wanna go in alphabetical order, it doesn't matter. But kind of say, hey, job A stood out to me because it made the most money. The next person would say what one stood out to them. So you're gonna go in a circle. You can do the which factors weighed the most and least kind of as together. This weighed the most to me, this weighed the least to me because, and so you're gonna kind of go around in a circle 4 times essentially, and just kind of compare, possibly have a discussion, just kind of to get other people's perspective on what was important, what wasn't, and how they ranked things. Like I said, if we were in person, a lot of our class would be based on discussions and sharing other people's thoughts and experiences. So I would kind of like to work that in, as well as this activity I chose. It's not from our book. It's something I found online that I really liked. I'm going to try to do things that I think will be more applicable and kind of give you a different perspective rather than just the traditional notes and textbook stuff. And that's why a lot of these assignments might end up even weighing more than some of the other ones, because I think they're more important. So with that being said, you're going to go in your breakout rooms. I'm going to set a timer. So your rooms will have 4 or 5 people each. And then, like I said, if you have any questions, call me in. But that's where we are. And then I will see you guys back here shortly. And like I was saying, hopefully you found this kind of more worthwhile than some of the stuff we do in the book. But please reach out to me either in private chat or email me like, hey, I really like this because, or I thought this was a waste of time, and tell me why. Because genuinely, I want to make this class a lot of what's going to be practical after you leave high school. I know a lot of classes, even ones I teach, it's not a lot of practical stuff. So if there's something that you just feel was awesome or a waste of your time, please tell me. I'm very curious to know that stuff. Hopefully so I don't make that mistake again. I just want to, before I let you guys go and start your test, want to double check attendance because I have quite a few people absent. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anyone. So your test is going to be the same format as last time. It is on a Google form. It is open notes. You do get to use a calculator. Please don't go and look other things up though. If you don't know the math, you don't know the math. It's not a huge part of your test and therefore not a huge part of your grade. I'd rather you be honest about what you do and don't know. That way I know what we need to go back over. If you have any questions, I will be sticking around for a bit in case you need to ask me anything. Your test is due by 8 p.m. tonight. I just posted the link. Hopefully I did it correctly. It needs to be done by 8 p.m. That doesn't mean you log in at 7:50 and decide to get started. You need to have it submitted by 8 p.m. because that's when I plan on taking it down. And then that choosing between job offers assignment, that's due tomorrow by the time classes start. So I think it's your 2 p.m. deadline for you guys. So we can kind of go into chapter 3 fresh. So that's due tomorrow. You should already have it done or pretty much done. You just need to submit it. And then your test by 8 p.m. tonight. If you have questions, I will be here. Otherwise, good luck on your test, and I will see you tomorrow at 2.